I had a lot of other videos planned for the channel to go up, and I don't know, New Year's is like a really important time to me. I know it's the middle of January now, but it is my first video of the new year. So it felt kind of weird to me to just jump into regular content without, doing a sort of update. I hope the audio works out fine for this, because I'm screwed if it doesn't. I feel like I'm having a transformation. Maybe it's a quarter-life crisis, but I feel that it's a transformation of self and of perspective and what I'm doing. That sounds really like I'm not saying anything. But, it means a lot to me. I guess that this is a coffee and catch-up, since I am drinking coffee and we're catching up. So, grab coffee or vodka or tea. Maybe just a glass of water, stay hydrated, but, drink something and let's chat about stuff. I've spoken about this before on my channel briefly, I think in a live stream and maybe in a Minecraft video. But when I started off my videos, I was doing gaming solely, because that's what I wanted to do. I liked playing games, I liked watching gameplays. It was like all I watched was like Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and Markiplier and Game Grumps and some other people. So that's what I wanted to do. And when I when I started off doing it, I was so awkward because I didn't know how to do it. For one, I was never like a big personality, I don't think. And then I was also kind of scared of, for one, my neighbors hearing me or people outside hearing me. And then also, I was so scared somebody I knew was going to watch the video, like find it somehow and just judge me. So I was very quiet and very high-pitched and very scared and didn't know what I was saying. But, time went on, I got a little bit more comfortable with it, which was great. But, I wasn't uploading very frequently. That's kind of beyond the point of this video. But, I got more into it, and for me, I felt like I'd gotten more interesting, I'd gotten more confident, I knew what I was doing. And then a new problem arose. I was doing as much as I could do while still, being who I am and reacting as I would react. But that's not very interesting for a gameplay. So I tried, not too hard, but I tried to, be a little bit louder than I am and to be more reactionary and to do more big and bold gestures than I would normally do. And I don't know, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't, because I wanted to still be me, but then I also wanted to be this persona of who I thought a game player should be. And the fact that it wasn't working very well, I got kind of annoyed at doing gameplays, because I was like, well, and this is true, I don't have the personality to be a Let's Player. I'm too chill, I don't know. At least not the kind of Let's Plays that I wanted to do. So, I kind of fell out of love with it a bit. I still liked doing it, but, it wasn't bringing me enough joy. And then sometimes it would even feel like, oh god, I haven't recorded anything in ages, I need to record something, and I need to be this, loud, excessive person, because those are the Let's Players that I watched. And so I would, it's gonna sound stupid, I would, drink as much coffee as I possibly could, eat a lot of sugar, because I do get, sugar rushes, and I was like, okay, this is gonna make me hype. My poor body. I know it's not as bad as, going out and being like, I had to take drugs to keep up my persona, but no, I was, filling myself with sugar just because I thought that would make me seem more interesting and more watchable, and in the end it didn't even work. And then, I wanted to do other things, because I still liked making videos, but the game playing stuff wasn't working out. So I experimented with a lot of things, but then anytime I would try, a new type of video, I would try very hard to be the personality that makes those kind of videos. So, I'm trying to think of an example here. Let's say the Reddit videos. I think I'm quite close to myself in those ones, but, still trying really hard to like laugh at things. Like trying to laugh at things, because I don't, like, I laugh at stuff, but like most people, you know, I'm just watching stuff and I'm like, it's funny. You know, like I do laugh, and then I felt weird doing that, and I did that incel video and that got a lot of views. It got a lot of hate views, but it got a lot of views, so I was like, oh, do I have to do more of this now? Like, do I need to be the person who does those videos? Do I need to be a reaction commentary channel that like attacks other people? And that's not who I am either. Like, I tried recording another incel video and I just felt so bad for them. But in the video I was being so mean to them, so it never got uploaded, because I just decided a persona is a persona, but that's just, you know, it's too far. It's just really not who I am. And there are other examples, you know, when I'm doing videos I try and be bigger and bolder and do a lot of jump cuts and not give myself a chance to speak, and allowing myself to comment on how stupid I am and how this and how that. And then I guess, because I am a bit dim sometimes, but I'm not as much as I suppose in my videos I wasn't like acting stupid, but when I was being stupid I would point it out heavily and, you know, make fun of it and all this and that, to try and be a type of YouTuber that I'd seen other people being. This might not make a lot of sense, but I suppose the point that I'm going for is that throughout my YouTube journey I'm always trying to be a version of me that I'm not. Not quite be somebody else, but, you know, change myself to fit the mold of what I think I need to be. And that's boring, and I think that's been holding me back, because there's a million PewDiePies and a million commentary channels, and I can't think of any YouTubers right now. They've all gone out of my head entirely. I'm like, who YouTube? PewDiePie, just him. But there's a million of those people already, and this is gonna sound so pretentious, but there's a million of everybody else and there's one of me, and I'm not really giving you all the chance to actually get to know me. And I think I'm finally starting to find myself a little bit more with the UFO videos and the alien videos and the conspiracies. I love that, and I feel much happier doing those because I can be me, but I still, in those videos, I try very hard to be like very solemn and speak how they speak in those videos. And it's just like, I just want to do my thing. And that's the point. I am done trying to be a persona, because that's boring. Nobody wants to see that. There's other people trying to do that already. And it's not like this channel is ever going to become a career for me anyway. So why don't I just let go of the reins a bit and just be me, whatever that means, ever changing, because I'm in my 20s and you probably continue changing for the rest of your life. At least I hope you do, because that's growth. So I feel like from 3 years, I think it's been, of doing YouTube videos, you don't really know who I am. I play games and I enjoy them, but that's all you know. You know what things I laugh at, what things I don't. You might know one or two opinions of things. You know I live in Skopje. You know I'm from Dublin. You know this and you know that, but you don't actually know anything else, like, more substantial about me. So, here's me. My name is Eva. Full name is Eva Alexandra Vescova Jackson. It's quite a mouthful. I am in my 20s, but for some reason I don't want to tell you which part of 20s, but I'm in them. I am a Cancerian with a Scorpio moon and a Virgo rising, born on the 14th of July. I like playing games, but I don't have the personality to make it entertaining. I also don't have a lot of knowledge about video games. I just like playing them, and I'm fine with that. I am training to be a software developer. So with JavaScript and Ruby on Rails and all that kind of stuff. Before that, I worked as a writer. I worked in customer service. Hated customer service, but who doesn't? progressed pretty quickly in that career because I was good at it, you know, got to be head of dispatch. The writing was fun, but the type of stuff I was writing, it was the same thing over and over again. It was stuff I didn't believe in, you know. I was writing about stuff for like 40-year-old straight American women. No offense to 40-year-old straight American women, but you know, it was stuff like 8 signs your partner's a narcissist and this and that and blah. And I had some kind of ethical problems with it in the end. And also, you know, I just felt like I was even losing my vocabulary at that point because I was just writing the same thing over and over again. The topic of writing, I do write in my own time. I write fiction and poetry, and I haven't published anything yet, but focus on the yet because there will be something coming this year. I do also like to read. Not as much as I used to, but I'm finally getting back into it, and I'm loving poetry. I love reading poetry. I love it so much. I hate Insta Tumblr poetry. I can't stand it. It's not poetry. They are statements. But that's just my opinion. You can think what you like. I don't have a favourite anything, a favourite colour, a favourite movie, a favourite genre of music, a favourite song or person. I just like what I like at the time. I like a lot of different things. I've always been that way, and I've stopped trying to have favourites of things because I just don't. I'm into spirituality and crystals and herbs and not witchcraft, but you know, like kind of meditations and rituals, I suppose. And I really like that stuff, and I really do strongly believe in crystals and essential oils and stuff like that. But I also think that when there's something wrong with you, you should go to the doctor, and you should listen to the doctor, and please get your vaccinations. Exhibit A of spirituality is tarot cards. First and foremost, I always viewed myself a musician. I started theoretical music lessons at age 5 and learning violin at age 5. I reached my level 8 in violin, or grade 8, and I taught myself viola, guitar, bass, a little bit of drums. I used to be able to tinker around on the piano, but not anymore. I learned tin whistle in school. I make music electronically. My dad and my brother-in-law kind of taught me how to do that. But I always say I was never very good at one instrument. I was just okay at a lot of instruments, and that used to bother me. But I'm trying to be okay with it. And I'm also trying to remember that I need to just try harder to practice and to learn. Because I'm somebody who wants to be immediately good at things, or naturally good at things. I don't know why. I put out one song, which I had to give myself a time limit for because I was afraid if I even said I'm gonna publish something, I'm never gonna do it. Because I did that with a lot of songs, so you can find that, I guess, here or here in the description somewhere. And I want to put out more music, I just need to get out of my head a bit. I'm very quiet. I speak quietly, and that kind of annoys people, and I tend to mumble, and I can be a little bit monotone. But I've always spoken like that, and I don't know. For YouTube, I've tried to speak louder, speak more energetically, add more tones and intonations, and this and that, and it gets tiring. I'd record a few videos and my voice would hurt. And this is just the way that I speak. I grew up in Dublin, I've lived in Tipperary, I've lived in Stip, I've lived in Skopje. I want to live in a lot more places. I want to travel the world. I have an older brother? No, I don't have an older brother. I have an older sister and a younger brother. And they both mean the world to me. So does most of my family, if not all of my family. I don't know some of my family very well, so I guess they wouldn't be fitting into that box, but the ones I do know, they are very, very important to me. I have a problem keeping friends, but that's probably my fault. And I'm trying to work on that. I have a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. That sounds dumb, but a lot of very deep and intricate thoughts, and I worry too much to share them with people because I feel like I'm going to sound pretentious. Like I'm just trying to sound like I think about things, but I really do. And I'd like to share my thoughts on things more and just stop caring. People think I'm stuck up my own ass. I love anime. I love movies. I love music. I love Japanese culture. I love learning about the Netherlands recently. I'm learning Dutch. Not very good at it. Not very good at languages, but I do speak Irish. I learned that in school. As I am recording this video, I feel like it's probably very boring and nobody's enjoying it. But maybe that's the first step in losing the need to be a persona, is to just let myself be and stop thinking about that so much, especially while I'm recording. I love coffee. And I like having sweets with coffee, like not like a piece of candy, as you would say it in America, but like a biscuit or a piece of cake or something nice. I like going with my sister for coffee, and we used to get like croissants or something like that. But I don't eat those things anymore. I'm a very emotional person. But again, I'm a Cancerian with the Scorpio moon, so what do you expect? I love the rain. It reminds me of Ireland. It makes me feel very calm and peaceful. I like to be in it. I like to be outside of it, huddled up in a blanket, watching it from the window. I just like when it rains. It makes me happy, and when it rains here, I stare out the window. And it looks like it's about to rain now, so that's making me feel very calm. I always wished I was better at art, but I'm not. And actually trying to draw specifically, painting is fine, or sculpting, but trying to draw specifically really stresses me out. And I just get in a bad mood from it, so I don't do it. And colouring books. Those adult colouring books for meditation, I've tried doing those. Somebody bought me one and I hated it. I was just there like, I am so annoyed at this. I have a really bad temper. I'm working on it. I feel that in some way this became a Q&A without you asking me any questions. But, you know, I just wanted to share a couple of things about me so you can actually learn who I really am. And I can start to show you guys in my videos who I really am and not try to be a crafted version of myself. And just be, for lack of a better word, just be authentically me. But, I mean, if there's anything else you guys want to know, you can ask me in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. And maybe we can do this again sometime. Maybe we can meet back in a year and I can tell you who I am then, because I hope that in a year's time I'm not the same person that I am now. Not that I don't like that person, I just think it's important to grow and to change. And every year I've looked back and seen how much different I am, and it makes me feel proud that I've grown in so many ways. And see, here's another little fact for you. As I'm recording this, I feel like I'm being ridiculously pretentious, and but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna upload the video. I'm gonna edit it first, but then I'm just gonna upload the video. Yeah, this was a nice, quiet, hanging out time, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you liked it, if you haven't already, and you can click the bell to get notifications when I upload. And if you have any questions for me, if you want me to do another Q&A video, I can do that. If you want to know really deep questions about my life, or things I like, or if you just want to ask what my favourite meme is, then go ahead. I'm sorry if any of you who have been watching me for a long time found this video boring and think that I'm not as fun when I'm not trying to be. But I don't want to try to be anymore. And hopefully I can still make these videos entertaining. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. There will be a lot of different videos coming up soon. It won't be just me talking about stuff. I have some things planned, some things recorded, some very exciting stuff, perhaps even an interview this way coming up soon. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.